Good afternoon, boxing fans. This is Giandra with the Boxing Channel, and I'm here with Omar Figueroa, who will be defending the WBC Lightweight title this Saturday night against mandatory challenger Daniel Estrada. So just to ask you a few questions about the fight. This is your first fight going into after the fight against Jerry Belmontes, and you've had some documented issues with your hands. How do your hands feel going into this fight, and do you think it'll affect your performance?
My hands feel great coming into this fight, a lot better than they have in other camps and leading up to other fights. But we're pretty sure that, you know, once we start the fight and I start punching my opponent, they'll more than likely get hurt. So it's something that we work towards, you know, in camp, and we prepare for that. So, you know, if it does happen like I did against Arakawa, just know that you expect the same kind of performance from me. You know, I'm not going to stop.
Despite having the hand issues, as you go into the ring, do you feel that you have the power to keep him off of you, or other tools that will help you dictate the pace of the fight?
Yes, definitely. But if he says he's going to come forward, well then, you know, that works to my advantage, because I feel like my best weapon is my offense, and we'll go from there.
I saw you ringside at the fight recently where Jerry Belmontes lost a fight to Abner Cotto. You know, you received a lot of critique after that fight. Watching how that fight ended, do you feel a little vindicated with your victory, that he kind of tuned in the same type of performance that he did against you?
Yeah, I feel like he had no choice but to fight the way he did against me. There's no way he's gonna fight me and stand there like he did against Cotto. You know, it's not the same. But no, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Jerry. He's a slick fighter. He's always been. That's how he beat me in the amateurs, and that's how he gave me a troublesome fight, you know, in April. But it is what it is, and he just wasn't in his best moment like he maybe was against me. He maybe took Abner lightly, and, you know, it came back and bit him in the ass.
Switching gears back to your fight and, you know, things coming back to haunt people. You know, your opponent has been training with Juan Manuel Marquez. Do you think there's anything that he could add to his arsenal that'll be effective against you, or what do you have that would be effective against him?
I mean, definitely. I think having Juan Manuel Marquez in anyone's corner is going to be a plus. But at the same time, you know, if we're going to go by that, well, I had Joel Diaz, and Joel Diaz trained Tim, and Tim put a beating on Marquez. So, you know, it's just, that's irrelevant things. Inside the ring, it's only me and Danny, and I hope he comes in his best moment, because I feel like I'm pretty close.
With your injury to the left hand, is there a chance that we'll see you switch to southpaw during the course of this fight, just to preserve your hands?
Yes, definitely. I switch to southpaw either way, regardless whether there's injury or not. So, you know, but we'll try to work around it if it does happen. Hopefully not, but we're prepared if it does.
At the conclusion of this fight, win or lose, are you going to take some time off to really re-examine your hands and see if you can find what corrective issues could be taken with them?
To be honest, I don't think there's anything that I can do at this point. You know, I've already seen the best hand specialist in the U.S., and he couldn't even tell me anything himself. So, I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I've got, and that's about all I can do.
Okay. And with your best that you're going to display in the ring, what type of fight should we see on Saturday night?
It's going to be an explosive fight. I mean, I feel like the first couple rounds, if we're both up to it, it's going to be nothing but trading punches in the phone booth in the middle.
Okay. So there you have it. We'll probably have a phone booth fight on Saturday night. Once again, this is Omar Figueroa, and I'm Giandra LaBeouf from the Boxing Channel.